Hello everybody, happy Homebrew Wednesday to you all. Just nipped down to the shed. I'm going to have a beer. Not got that much to talk about this week. So I thought we'd have another one of Snoozers. Is Monton's Old English Bitter. Just get my glasses and see what. .3%, and I'm pretty sure these are the Monton's Gold premium kits, twin pouch or twin can kits that they do. And once again, that's poured. Oops, where are we? That's poured a lovely pint. I might have just been a little bit aggressive on end there. It definitely looks the part. I just thought I'd include one of his beers with this week's Homebrew Wednesday. Two birds with one stone and all that. Got a nice light carbonation, which I suppose is true to style. You don't want your bitters carbonated all that much, do you? I don't know whether you'll pick up the carbonation. Not really. A little bit there. Anyway, it definitely looks the part, and from the beers I'm getting, from the beers I've got from Schnoz, I get the impression that he's the type of drinker that likes a more traditional beer. If you look in a lot of his videos, he's drinking bitters and things like that, which is perfectly fine. I just think that's his sort of thing, and I'm same sort. I go through phases. For 3 or 4 weeks I'll be smashing bitters and milds and things like that, and then you get a bit bored of them and I go for hoppy stuff, mix it up for a bit. But we're going to give this one a try anyway. Cheers everybody. Oh, there's a definite oh, I can't. There's an aroma there that like a really sweet fruit, like a I can't explain, like a sweet dark fruit. Anyway, we're going to dive in. Cheers. And that sweetness carries through into beer, especially on back end. It's not that bitter. Again, there's a hint of licorice again in that. Although I do think the other one I had was more licorice than this. This is a bit more earthy. Spicy, sort of earthy, if you know what I mean. Kit beer or not, that's spot on. Really nice. Done it again, Snoz. That's another beer that I'd quite happily have on tap in here. So that's Snoozers Beer, and I've got a few more. He sent me 6. Whether I'll do all 6 on camera, I don't know. I'll do 3 or 4 of them definitely. I don't want to be doing every video same, do I? But we will be doing some more. Speaking on videos, I've filmed, trying to think of day, last, can't remember, what day are we on now? 3 or 4 days ago, I brewed, no it won't, it was longer than that, so I'll tell you. 30th, it was 30th of January, I brewed the West Coast Pale, and I said I might get some footage. I have got some footage, but I'm doing that as a grain to glass. It's just about finished. I took a reading this morning and it was 10:12, 10:13. It's supposed to finish at 10:12, so I put its final dry up in. 50 grams of Citra, 25 grams of Simcoe, and 25 grams of either Mosaic or Galaxy. One of them two, I can't quite remember. And that smelt amazing, because it already had 50 grams of Simcoe and Galaxy, I think it was, in, plus Simcoe, Galaxy and Mosaic in boil. Smells really good. So that's just about done. I think I'm bottling that one as well, or a big part of it, because I want some of that for beer mails and what have you. If, I don't know, I might put 10 litres on tap, maybe. We'll see. I've just had 5 days off. I'm back in tomorrow, and I was thinking of brewing, and I even looked at what I was going to do. I was going to do a smash. I was going to do either a or I was going to do my Citra smash that I do quite regular, or I was going to do Eldorado smash. 23 litre batch or a 25 litre batch to go on bar. But it was just too cold. I'd have been alright in here, brewing once I got going, but running up and down garden with hose pipe, hot chiller and cold water and that, I thought, oh, forget that, we'll get it in another week. I've got plenty of beer, so I'm not going to run out. And I do believe I've got another beer mail coming, so there'll be some beers there as well. So I'm not going to run out of beer. And while we're talking about beers that I've had sent, particularly kit beers, just want to show you, I've got on at minute, I'll just turn the camera, I've got on tap at minute so let me slide you back a bit, purely because I'm just brewing something for somebody at work. He's got a little bar in his back garden, but don't brew, and he's been paying over £100, well over £100 for Thatcher's. He's a big cider drinker, and he asked if I could do him any ciders. Now, I've done quite a lot of ciders, kit ciders, and I used to follow, which a lot of you will remember, Roy Lake. He's just started back doing some more low alcohol beer reviews and things. He were a big cider man, and he did lots and lots of cider kits and what have you. and I used to do a lot when I watched him back then, and I always found them alright until they had like flavour sachets to put in, like a sweetener sachet thing, and then it would just, you got like an artificial chemical, just made them rubbish. And been looking, and I says, I'll try one for you, and we went through them all and we picked one. We ended up doing, in fact, I'll just get leaflet out of it. It's a Bulldog. I think it's Bulldog. Let's have a look. Yeah, Bulldog Premium Cider Kit. Now, I was sceptical when I did first one, but it was just your bag of concentrated juice and your sweetener come flavouring were all one with yeast. It was just one packet. It was your yeast, your flavouring, everything. It was just one packet. And I thought, well, that's a little bit different to what I've normally done. So I did one of them, and it turned out spot on, and he loved it. And I've done him another 2 since. And I've got a keg in here now, carbing up, which I'll take him in 2 days' time when we're on work. So I just thought I'd just show you. Now, it's not played out yet. When I put it in, I just caught last bit of yeast, and I got maybe half an autocyton, can't speak. I got probably half an autosiphon of yeast went in. So that's settled now to the bottom of the keg. So he's going to have to pull, I don't know, 3-4 pints, and it'll clear up. But it's lovely, it really is. And I'm not a big cider drinker. I'd say it were a medium sweet, it's not too sweet. It has got a nice apple flavour that don't come across artificial. And I'm definitely going to have some of this on tap in summer, definitely. So if anybody likes cider, I would highly recommend that kit. And I've never been a big fan of cider kits, but that one I'd quite happily do. Really is nice, and I think I've just got that carved enough. So when I've done this, I'll reduce my pressure to serving pressure, let that sit there and take him it to work. So that's that. I just thought I'd show you that. I'll come back round. We're swapping and changing all over, aren't we? So I just thought I'd show you that. In fact, I'm going to put my tracky top on. It's dropping a bit cool. Thought I'd show you that because it might interest somebody, because we all like to try different things, don't we? And I just thought it dropped in well with me actually having a few kit beers. I've not, until I had these beers off Snuz, not had a kit beer in, but it's 2 years, easy, maybe 3, and I'm quite impressed so far. And really, that's it, lads. We're not got that much to talk about this week. I've got plenty of plans for brewing. I've started measuring up. I did say I want to do some changes to my bar and outside, didn't I? Started measuring up now for my decked area outside my bar, and it's going to be a fair old deck if I go that big. We're looking at 7 meters wide by, I'm sure it was 4.2. 7 meters by 4.2. Whether I do it the full 4.2, I might come back a bit and drop it 3.6 maybe, but at the minute I've measured up 4.2 by 7 meters straight across. Get rid of my old shed, paint the front of my shed. I'm going to go for some sort of like dark grey, something like that, and I've got some ideas for in here how I'm going to change things. This furniture's going out, I think. I've got some more furniture which I'll be fetching in it next week, 2 weeks maybe. I've ideas, but I am going to keep my bar. I asked you what people thought, and overall consensus was to keep my bar, so I'm going to do. But I have an idea, I might alter it slightly. Things are going to get moved at that end, TV and stuff. Not getting rid of them, just moving them. I'm going to alter back of my bar a bit, I think. But we're just waiting for weather and a little bit more money in the bank. So I think I'm just measuring up and getting ideas of what things are going to cost me, delivery times and things like that. There's no rush. We're not going to do it overnight because there's quite a lot of work I'm going to be doing, and we want it to warm up a little bit. February, March, April. Might be looking at May time or something to start some jobs, and I'll video it. And I don't know, what would you prefer? Would you prefer me to just video everything and put it up in like short 10-minute videos, do separate videos and just do like when I did my shed, build, I was putting like 20-30 minute videos up. I think I'd prefer to do longer videos on stuff like that because you can fit more in and you can see a bit more progress. But either way, whatever we do, we'll video it and show you what's going off. And I think that's it, fellas. I'm just going to sit here rambling if I don't wind this up. So we've got another lovely beer. We've got a lovely cider for somebody at work. We've got a grain to glass, which will be complete in maybe a couple of weeks. And I think we're definitely going to be brewing next weekend coming. So I think for now we'll leave it there, fellas. I'll catch you all next time. Cheers.